In this video, we're going to talk about a Cura plugin that, as makers, makes our lives a whole lot easier, especially if you're new to 3D printing. It's Cura's Auto Tower Generator by Brad Karchner. Now, I don't know Brad. Never met him, never communicated with him. But Brad, if you're watching, a big thank you. This is exciting stuff. This plugin generates test towers for you, temperature tower, retraction towers. It's all right there waiting for you. But wait, there's more. The best part of this is that it generates the G-code for you. That's right. There's no need to modify the G-code through post-processing. It's already done for you. Just generate the test tower, slice and print, no fuss, no muss. So let's open Cura, generate an auto temp tower, and get your machine pushing plastic. Okay, so we have Cura open. The first thing we're going to want to do, up Marketplace, the upper right-hand corner. We're going to click on that, and we're going to scroll on down until we see the Auto Tower Generator. There it is. We'll click Install. It's going to do its magic. We'll accept the terms, and then we're going to have to quit Cura to make these changes take effect. Once we have Cura going again, what we want to do is make sure that we're at 0.2 layer height. And then we're going to come over and we're going to click on the extension pull down right here. And we're going to select Auto Tower. There's all kinds of great stuff. Bed leveling patterns, fan towers, custom fan tower, retraction tower, speed towers. And what we're looking for right now is the temperature tower. Now, I'm running PLA Plus on this Ender 3 right here, but I'm selecting the temperature tower for PLA, and I'll explain why later on. Let's take the PLA tower, and there it is. That's it. We're done. All we need to do is slice and print. Let's slice it. We'll save it. And we're going to take a look at the G-code. G-code open. What we're going to do, look for the line that starts with M104. That's our temperature. So the first one we come across is for 195 degrees, which is my starting temperature right now on my profile. Now it's going to hit the temperature tower we're printing. So it starts at 230 degrees, and that's at layer 5. At layer 47, we're going down to 225. At layer 89, we'll hit 220. At layer 131, we'll get to temperature of 215. And you can go through the entire G-code file if you want to see where they're going to happen, but that's how you tell. Let's print this off and get our results. So we have our results. Now, before I get into that, way back in the beginning of this video, I said I was selecting a PLA temp tower over the PLA Plus, despite running PLA Plus on the machine. And here's why. This is the temperature tower for the PLA Plus. This is the one for the PLA. Now you can see it has more of a range. And I know that this tower was out of the range for what I previously found for this Ender 3. This Ender 3 is completely stock, by the way. So looking at the results, they look pretty good. I'm seeing 200 doesn't look too bad. 195 is looking better, and that pretty much confirms what I found on the calibration sheet. So I find this very reliable, quick, easy, best way to go as far as I'm concerned. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, let me know down below in the comments. Tell a friend, or better yet, tell a group of friends. Don't forget to hit that like button, smash that bell, be your own hero, Live your life one layer at a time, and please don't forget to subscribe.